Hello, I'm Archibald Chesterfield III. Welcome to the program, fuckers. Welcome to the program. And today I'd like to do a watch review for Jay. That's right, for Jay. Hi Archie, please call me Jay. I'm a Korean American guy from California and I've been watching your show for a long time. It's funny, informative and wise all at the same time. And thanks for saying out loud what us guys are all thinking. Anyhow, I hope you received my small donation for my watch review and please display the photos as long as you can. I wasn't always a Rolex guy, but I've become a die-hard fan because in my opinion, it's the only luxury watch that is usable, reliable, robust, relatively reasonable to maintain, value retaining, and sometimes even appreciating. My watches are as follows. Top row, vintage Hoya Ortavia, vintage root beer GMT nipple dial, vintage blank pan 57s no radiation, vintage red sub, vintage Pepsi GMT bottom row, no date sub, solid gold ceramic GMT, rose gold day date 2, date just 2 diamond dial, Polar Explorer 40mm. Not pictured. The ants are biting me. Just hang on a minute. I've got an ant problem here. Not pictured is a Speedmaster Man on the Moon manual wind, and I just sold my Reverso Grand Date because it just didn't look right on me. What a mistake! I hardly dress up. All of these watches were purchased used. Which watch should I add next that fits all the criteria above? P.S. Give a shout out to Sunny Hills High School. Hello, Sunny Hills High School. Wowzers, what a collection. That's a big collection. And let's have a look at that. Let's just go through the list there. Archie approves or not. The vintage Hoya Ortavia. Cool, very, very cool. Love that watch. Vintage root beer. Fucking ants, just hang on. These fucking bull ants are coming out after me. You've got the vintage root beer GMT nipple dial, cool. Vintage blank pan 57s no radiation. Not such a, be careful, there's a lot of fake ones of those around. Be careful, but that is a cool watch. Vintage red sub, cool. Vintage Pepsi GMT, cool. No date sub ceramic, cool. Solid gold ceramic GMT, super cool. Super fucking cool. Super cool. Rose gold day date 2, super cool. I love a rose gold watch. I've got a yellow gold, but rose gold, that's cool. Day date 2. Fuck. Date just 2 diamond dial, cool. Polar Explorer 40mm, cool. Not pictured is the Speedmaster, that's cool. I gotta tell you, this is a great collection. I love it. I love the mix of modern and vintage. It's like a fusion fuckers. The hipsters are into fusion. Great collection. Lot of money in there, that's for sure. You've got a 100,000 plus collection there, isn't it? What you know, that's just huge collection, fantastic collection, beautiful collection. What do I think? I love it. I really do love it. I love it. The only reason I'm stumped, I am stumped. I got to tell you the truth there. I am stumped. I'm absolutely stumped. You know why I'm stumped? And it's simple. The reason I am stumped is because why did he get rid of the Reverso Grand Date? I mean, that's my recommendation. If you hadn't have told me that you just got rid of it, that's what I'd say to add. So, what do I think? What do I think indeed? I think, what does Archibald Chesterfield III think? Well, okay. Let's have a, oh, Jesus. This is hard. Hoya Otavia, vintage root beer, 50 fathoms, red sub, vintage Pepsi, no date ceramic sub, solid gold GMT, rose gold date 2, date just 2, Polar 40ml and a Speedy. Oh, I'd say add a Reverso, but you seem not to approve of that. Yes, okay. What? I think you got a perfect collection. Absolutely perfect. Perfect collection. Which watch should I add that fits all the criteria? Well, there's nothing. It's like, you know, which watch should I add next that fits all of the criteria above? Well, it's like saying, what's the best car in the world? Okay, you say a Ferrari, a Lamborghini. Well, hang on a minute. If you tried living with a Lamborghini, they're so fucking low and hard to get in and out of, they're a bitch. So you say, oh, that's not comfortable. Let's go Bentley, a Bentley convertible, Bentley GT convertible. And you go, oh, they're expensive and they're not exactly fuel efficient. Actually, the new ones are really fuel efficient, but they're obscene money. You can buy a 10-year-old Bentley for about, in Australia, you can buy a second-hand convertible Bentley for about $150,000, 10-year-old one. Then you say, well, it's only a 2-door. So then you say, well, what's the best SUV? Let's get a Range Rover. It's unreliable. And this is the whole thing. Each of these wonderful cars, they do something special and unique in their segment. There's not a lot of crossover. I mean, a Bentley is not a eco hatch. I think your collection is so diversified. I'm shocked. I am absolutely shocked that the Reverso didn't fit in. I thought that would be a perfect. I'm just gutted, absolutely gutted that the Reverso Grand Date. That's one of my all-time favorites. I love that watch. I think your collection, it's sort of a collection where I think you need one crazy, fuck-off, ridiculous watch. I'm thinking Patek 5146. That's an annual calendar. I'm thinking 5396. That'd be really cool. I'm thinking you could add a Patek Nautilus 5980 chronograph. But I'd probably go 5146 annual calendar. Big size. Money doesn't seem to be a problem in your life. Lack of money doesn't seem to be a problem. I think that's kind of just a fuck off, pure statement sort of watch. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. So there you go, fuckers. That's my advice. I'm Archibald Chesterfield III. Tell me what you nasty... Nice one, Archie. Great vid.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece, we adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. And 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on time, simply the best.